friends, in this video I'm going to explain the laws of exponents which are generally used in many kind of simplifications. So let's discuss it one by one. So here the first law is when the base is same, that is a to the power p into a to the power q. This is called base and this is called exponent. That means its power. So when the bases are same and they are getting multiplied but having different powers, what happens is their powers get added. Let us take example to understand it even better. If we have 2 to the power 2 by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 5. So here as we can see the base is same, so its power will be added. So let's add it and check the answer. What we get? We are adding the powers. So here we get, after finding the LCM, we get 15 here. 3 5s are 15 and that 5 gets multiplied with the numerator 10 plus 5 3s are 15 and that 3 gets multiplied with 1 again 3. So the answer is 2 to the power 13 upon 15. Likewise, let us consider another law which is important in nature. That is a to the power p whole to the power q. That means when the base is having some power and it is again raised to some power, in that case both the powers get multiplied, that is a to the power pq. Now let us consider an example again for better understanding. If we have 1 by 3 to the power 3 whole to the power 7, suppose. Now as we can see inside we have a rational number 1 upon something. So this power 7 is for both, for numerator as well as for the denominator. So 1 to the power anything is 1 only, and 3 to the power 3 already we have, but to the power 7 because of this. Now we can apply this law a to the power p to the power q. Here powers get multiplied and the same form we see here, 3 to the power 3 to the power 7. So the powers will be getting multiplied. So we will have 3 7s are 21. So this is the answer, or even more compact form we can write this as 3 to the power minus 21. So this is the answer for this law of exponent. Now let's consider the third law of exponent, which is a to the power p upon a to the power q. Here we can see in the numerator and denominator base is same a with different power. So here what we do is we simply subtract the powers, that is p minus q, in this way. The denominator gets shifted to the numerator's power with negative sign. So let us understand it again with an example. If we have 11 to the power 1 by 2 upon 11 to the power 1 by 4. Here we can see in numerator and denominator base is same 11. So as per this law, what will happen? Denominator's power will get shifted with numerator's power with negative sign, or with the opposite sign we can say. So here 11 to the power 1 by 2 we have already, and this 1 by 4 will get shifted to the numerator's power with opposite sign. So it will be minus 1 by 4. Now let us find out the LCM. 11 LCM is 4. 2 2s are 4 and that 2 gets multiplied with the numerator. 2 minus 4 1s are 4 and that 1 gets multiplied with its numerator. So we have 11 to the power 1 upon 4. So this is the solution for this law of exponent. Now let's consider the fourth law of exponent, which is a to the power p into b to the power p. Here, unlike the first law of exponent, the base is not same but the power is same. So here what we can do is we will write that same power only at once, because for both we have the same power. So let us understand it again better with the help of an example. If we have 7 to the power 1 by 2 into 8 to the power 1 by 2, we can see bases are different but the power is same. That means same power is valid for 7 as well as for 8. So what we can do is we can write 7 into 8 inside the bracket and we can put whole power which is the common power. Now 7 8s are 56, so 56 to the power 1 by 2 is the answer for this question. So this is how laws of exponent problems can be solved, and it is very useful for the simplification purpose in any other problem. Thank you.